Adalgo, hello, good to see you. Ada, you were asking a question in the other live stream. You were
asking a question in the other live stream.
give me a sec. You were saying
You were asking.
You were asking a question. What do atheists have?
You were asking a question. What do
different from believers, right? What
atheists
the difference? Abi?
Different from believers, right?
Let me tell you
the difference. Abi?
I don't have to wake up every morning.
Let me tell you.
Worshipping.
I don't have to wake up every
God
morning
in the sky. I don't have to wake up every morning thinking
a God in the sky.
My life is in the hands of Sky
I don't
Daddy.
have to wake up every morning thinking
Sky Daddy,
my life is in the hands of Sky Daddy.
Subject to.
Sky Daddy is the one who
I don't have to give my money to Sky
subject
Daddy.
to.
I don't have
to give my money to Sky
character.
Daddy. I don't have to worship that character.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. When I was a believer, I used to be afraid of death.
I'm not afraid.
When I was
a believer, I used to be afraid of death.
I was afraid of dying. I was afraid of all these things. But as
I was a believer, I was afraid of death. I was afraid of dying. I was afraid of all these things. But as an atheist, I'm not afraid.
It is what it is.
If death comes,
I'm not thinking in my mind,
it is what it
there's
is.
going to be, like, some people think that
I'm not thinking in my mind.
We're going to.
There's going to be,
say,
like, some people think that atheists.
Oh, Jesus, come and save me. Jesus, Daddy, come and save me.
Oh, Jesus, come and save
Jesus
me.
does not exist.
Oh, Jesus, Daddy,
in my
come and
paradigm.
save me.
His father is a figment of people's imaginations.
In my paradigm.
So on my death,
his father is a figment of people's imaginations.
Jesus and his daddy would not even
so
be.
on my deathbed, what?
I wouldn't.
Jesus and his daddy would not even be.
I do not believe in God. No, I do not believe in God. I do not.
I do not believe in God. No, I do not believe in God. I do not.
7 years now. About 7 years. Almost 7 years. Not prayed a single prayer.
7 years.
Never. I've not in the last how many years?
Not prayed a single
prayer. Any prayers at all.
I've not in the last how many years?
Get up in the morning.
Not prayed.
Okay. I'm
any
thankful
at
for
all.
my day.
For what?
And
get up in the
off
morning.
I go.
Okay.
Go do my thing
for my day. And off I go.
I
go do my things
with anybody I want to sleep with. Without thinking that Sky Daddy is watching
anybody I want to sleep with. Without thinking that Sky Daddy is
watching nobody. People cannot fuck in peace again.
No Sky Daddy
because Sky Daddy is watching. Sky Daddy says don't.
People cannot fuck in peace again because Sky Daddy is watching. Sky Daddy says don't.
Sky Daddy wants to watch who they enter, who is do.
Sky Daddy wants to
Sky Daddy is a busybody.
Who they enter, who
he should go and mind his business.
That Sky Daddy is a busybody.
Terrible.
He should go and mind his business.
Terrible. This Sky Daddy, his own business.
Terrible.
Who is terrible with who?
This Sky Daddy, his own business is
nonsense.
Who is sleeping.
Hey, Rich, what's up? So, who are you thankful for?
Hey, Rich, what's up?
Oh,
so who are you thankful for?
Life,
please.
I am thankful.
I am thankful for life.
My existence.
I am thankful.
A chance to do things.
My existence.
A chance to be a mother.
A chance.
A chance
to do things.
To love on my loved ones.
To be a mother.
A chance. To do good.
To love on my loved ones.
I do different activities, right?
Good.
Different places. I contribute.
I do different activities, right? In different places.
Where I contribute, right? We've got
my community
management board.
Where
I'm the vice president.
Right? We've got a management board.
Apart from
I'm the vice president.
I help with making decisions.
apart from here,
I'm on
I
two.
I help with making decisions.
Atheist organization.
I'm on two.
I am on the
two.
What do you call it? The board.
Atheist organizations. I am on the what do you call it? The board.
Decisions.
Voted in.
So I am thankful that I can contribute to wonderful things.
Thankful
campaigns
that I can contribute
to people.
To wonderful things happening.
So this is what I am thankful
and different things happening.
How come the chance? Well,
so
I'm here.
This is what I am thankful for.
I didn't ask
the
to
chance?
be here.
Well,
I did not ask anybody.
I didn't
ask
here,
to be here. I'm here.
I did not ask anybody.
And so because I'm here,
but I'm here.
Let's go.
I'm here now.
Until I'm no longer here.
And so because I'm here,
until I am no longer here.
Until I'm no longer here.
But for while I'm here,
until I am no longer here.
Let's go.
But for while I'm here, let's go. Let's go.
Who am I thankful to? I've already told you who I'm thankful to, no? Did I not tell you? I've already told you.
Who am I thankful to? I've already told you who I'm thankful to, no? Did I not tell you? I've already told you.
I am thankful to this person.
This one here. This one here.
Everything I have
thankful to this person.
Well, and some
everything I have is this one.
You know, my nearest and dearest, absolutely. I mean, couldn't do life.
My loved ones, and you know, my nearest and dearest, absolutely. I mean,
reality.
Couldn't do life without them. But
Jay,
it's my
reality.
Been? Jay,
this all I can say is each to its own. But Yahweh does not exist.
All I can say is
each to its own.
But Yahweh does not
exist. We'll show you one day.
Yahweh is a scam.
Show me.
Yahweh exists. We'll show you one day. No, I've not.
Don't show me Yahweh. I did not ask for it.
Please.
Why is Yahweh going to show me?
Don't
for what
show
reason?
me
Did I ask
Yahweh. I did not ask for it.
I beg. Tell him to.
Why is Yahweh going to show me? For what reason? I
don't believe he exists, but
I beg. Tell
the idea that he will show.
No, I don't believe he exists. But
nobody's showing me anything.
It's the idea for that he will show me.
Tell your Yahweh.
No, nobody's showing me anything. I didn't ask for that. You tell your Yahweh.
Hey, Jay, where have you been? Long time no see. I hope you. Alice says, I hope you, Jesus, I hope you, Jesus, make himself known.
I hope you, Jesus, make
it too late. Too late.
I hope
for
you,
what?
Jesus, make himself known.
Too late for what?
To you before it is too late.
Alice,
too late
for what? Exactly.
Alice, too late for what?
Tell me, too late for
Alice,
what? What
are
you wishing that Jesus is going to do? Too late for what?
Tell me, too late for what? What
I want to know. In fact, if you can come up, please come up and tell me.
Too late for what?
Too late for what?
I want to know. In fact, if you can come up, please come up and tell me.
You want Jesus to show himself to me before it is too late. Too late for
you
what?
Want Jesus to show himself
too
to
late
me
for what exactly? What is the thing that Jesus?
Good evening.
Kofi,
too
I
late
agree
for
that
what exactly? What is the thing that Jesus
joke?
Kofi, I agree that name Jesus is a joke.
What is the thing?
Big joke.
That your Jesus wants to show me before it is too late.
He said too late.
Your Jesus
for what?
Character.
What is the thing that your Jesus wants to show me before it is too late? It's your Jesus character. In fact,
your Jesus, it will be
too late for Jesus very soon.
The rate at which we are going,
your Jesus,
the rate
at which too late for him very soon.
Very soon.
The rate at which we are going,
too late.
The rate at which people are waking up very soon.
And Satan,
your Jesus will be too late.
Hapsat world. Satan loves
and Satan loves you too, Hapsat. Hapsat loved. Satan loves you
and Satan
in return.
They love you so much.
You are most loved by Lucifer and Satan. They love you so much.
When you tell me that your sky daddy loves me, Yusuf, you will get the love.
When you tell me that your sky daddy loves me, Yusuf, you will get the love of
Alice.
Lucifer
even
and
Satan loves you as his daughter too. Yes, Alice.
Even Satan loves you as his daughter too.
Okay, so
yes, Alice.
I hope you will receive
Satan
the love of
Satan
Satan
as his daughter as well.
Okay, is anyone on the
the love of
panel who
Satan.
disagrees with anything I've been saying so far?
Okay, is anyone on the panel who disagrees with anything I've been saying so far?
Can you hear me? What's your name, please?
The Afro atheist?
Hello. Can you hear me? What's your name, please? Your pages.
Afro
The Afro
atheist.
atheist?
I mean,
Just
your
call me
name.
Afro.
What's
It's
your
okay.
pages,
I'm not
please?
going to tell you my
Atheist, yes.
name. I mean, some people do know my
Just call
name,
me
but
Afro.
I'm just keeping it.
I'm not
Just
going to tell you my name.
Thank God for your life.
I mean, some people do know my name, but me,
I thank Satan for your own life.
Thank God for your life.
People mute. They got a lot of tapping. Alice.
Someone is tapping.
Afro, can people mute? They got a lot of tapping. Alice and Angel, you guys are a lot of nails. Noise in the background.
You say you thank God
And
for
Alice?
your
Yeah, it's amazing having to speak to you.
I thank Satan for your own life.
Yeah, that's right. The fact that you're alive today.
I thank Satan for your own life.
So, you're allowed to worship. It's God that sustains me. So, my advice to you is you're allowed to worship.
Why do you need to advise me? You don't know me.
Advice to you is
anywhere. You've never met me before. You've never had a conversation with me
from
but
anywhere.
You've
first
never met
thing
me
you
want to do is
had
to
a
advise
conversation
me.
with me.
Before you can
But
advise me, I need to know
the first
who is
thing
this
you
person
want
that
to
wants
do is to
me.
advise me.
What
Before you
on
can
what
advise
grounds
me, I
are
need
you
to
trying
know
to
who is this
where
person that
where
wants
you
to
bringing
advise
it
me.
from?
What
Before
on
you
what
can advise me,
grounds
at
are you
least
trying to
introduce yourself.
Where are
Let's
you
know
bringing
whether
it
you are
from?
worth the advice.
Before you
Oh, yeah,
can advise me, at least
who are
introduce
you?
yourself. Let's know whether you are worth the advice. Oh yeah, tell me.
I want to advise.
Who are you?
I did not ask for your advice.
Hello, good evening.
I want to advise you. I did not ask for
your advice. Good evening. No, just hold on. I want Prince to finish what he's saying.
How are you?
We're here to have conversations. I'm not.
Good evening. No, just hold on.
No, I haven't asked for advice.
We're here to have conversations. I'm not.
So where are you?
I haven't asked for
Prince?
advice. So where are you?
It's not violence. No, this is not violence. No, now you can't just come and say, let me advise you. I didn't ask.
No, this is not violence. No, now you can't just come and say, let me advise you. I didn't ask for it.
I prefer that.
Okay, maybe call it a conversation. I didn't come to argue. Everyone is free to whatever they believe. At least we have that. Even I think it's also it law is freedom of religion, isn't it? So, but I would want to converse with you on this subject matter to say, this story of Jesus is not a scam. It does exist, and all even is where he was buried is there in Israel. If like it's been confirmed, I've not been, but it's all there. It's all a truth which you can confirm if you're really unsure about anything. But
so where Jesus was,
my experience of him is spiritual. So I would love your soul to be saved. That's why I came up here, even though I'm having a race against time to actually add a word.
No, let him finish his state. Please let him finish. Moderators, please let him finish what he's saying. He wants my soul to be saved.
Still there? I guess, Prince, are you there?
Yeah, he was muted. One of the moderators muted him. Yeah. Please let's just keep it. Let's be respectful, right? Me not believing is my choice.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
my life, my reality. Yeah, just be careful. Yeah. You said something about the tomb of Jesus. I think there are about 2 or 3 tombs. Which tomb are you talking about?
The actual tomb.
There are different ones. There are different ones, different tombs of Jesus. So it says
there's only one.
No, listen, you've never been there before. There are 2 prominent locations considered potential burial sites of Jesus too. Some I've read it somewhere where there are 3, depending on what denomination or which denomination you're. So these tombs, depending on the denomination, you go and find the one, the tomb that is relevant to your own belief. So the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and the Garden Tomb. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is traditionally venerated by the Catholics and the Eastern Orthodox Christians. So the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, that one is by the Catholics and the Eastern Orthodox, right? But the Protestants, their own tomb is the garden is the Garden Tomb. So which tomb are you talking about? Which tomb? See, this your Jesus. He has many places he's resting. Lord have mercy. Maybe they chopped Jesus in different parts and put one there, put one there. So if you're Catholic, this is your own tomb. If you're Protestant, this is your own tomb of Jesus. But why do they have separate tombs for your Jesus? And yeah, we're going to get into the conversation of, is it historical Israel he was buried in, or this new Israel that was created in 1940? What? Someone remind me what year?
1948.
1948. So when you say the tomb of Jesus, was it the historical Israel or this 1948 Israel? So let me know. I need to know. Hafsat, where did you go? I was just about to say you should speak. Anybody else want to say something?
Yes.
Adventist, sorry.
Yes,
madam. Based on my question that you were answering, you were saying that being free is part of the things that atheists get that Christians are not don't get. Do you understand? So my question is, like, I don't know. Apart from you, other atheists have said this, that Christians are not free, but once you begin to deconstruct, you're free. Like, what makes people think that Christians are not free in their religion? Hold on, let me finish. Another thing is that we don't enjoy being I want to say sinners, but like that is too judgmental. We don't enjoy be what you enjoy as per what you term as being free. Like, I'm a Christian. Being a Christian has not in any way stopped me from reaching my goals. Being a Christian has not in any way stopped me from achieving what I want to achieve. So, like, you telling me to deconstruct, you are telling me that this is the light. And what makes it think that I am not as free? I am going to be more free being an atheist than being a Christian. That's my purpose.
So first of all, I would also like Rich. Rich, did you hear the question? The question.
Yeah, I did.
So first things first, I will never tell you to never tell you to become an atheist. Never.
Okay.
I'm not here to tell people what they should believe or do not believe. No, that's not what I do here at all. You can't make somebody an atheist. You cannot make someone an atheist. I don't preach become an atheist and your life will be better. I can't do that, because it took me years to go from being a believer to an atheist. So I can't come here and do what took me years. I come here and just blah, 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 no, that's not how it works. The onus is on you to go and, what I do here is I take apart the religion. I expose the lies. We talk about why the religion is why the religion is fake, why the religion is made up. It's just some made up people's ideas, right? When you find out that this religion you're following is fake, all the lies that they have told you, then whatever you choose to do with that information is on you. If you choose to still be worshiping a fake God, a fake, that's on you. But at least you cannot say that you are ignorant, right? You can't say you don't know. You will know then that this God I'm worshiping, the guy does not exist at all. They just lied to us, right? So on the subject of believers being free, so question for you, Adla, are you married?
I'm not.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Let me say sneaky link. I have a sneaky link. Okay. I don't believe in.
So, do you keep are you keeping yourself? That's what I'm going to ask. Do you believe in the concept of no sex before marriage?
First, I don't believe in the institutional marriage, and I don't believe that I have to keep myself for any man. And for me to say sneaky link, it means that I don't believe in anything sex before marriage.
That's what she just said.
Sorry, I'm trying to understand it. So are you saying that you can have sex before marriage for you?
Yes. Okay. No, for me, I don't believe in the institutional marriage. Do you understand? I don't believe in that nonsense. And one thing is, I don't believe that even if I eventually get married, I should keep myself for a particular man.
But you do realize that this is not the standard Christianity.
Yeah, yes, I know.
Like your own the gospel according to Adalgo.
Adugo does not believe in marriage. That's one thing Adugo does not believe in.
Marriage is a fundamental part of the religion. So if you don't believe in those things, then that's interesting.
Are you really a Christian?
Exactly.
I'm trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand.
Because I don't believe in marriage. That's why I'm not Christian.
No. So far we've talked to you, and you've said that you don't believe in marriage. You believe in smecks outside of marriage. No, not that you believe in that. You think it's okay to have smecks outside of marriage, right? So that means that you can have as many sexual partners, or male or female, as you choose, right?
Having many sexual partners doesn't have anything to do with religion. It has to do with your hygiene.
With your what? Hygiene?
With your hygiene. Yeah. Actually, I don't even know if it has to. Honestly, when it comes to the biology, I don't even think it's a hygiene thing, unless of course someone has a bacteria. But you can get bacteria from anything, so I don't think that's the case.
Hey, Jane.
So my question to you is, when it comes to a thing that seems to be very important in Christianity, because do you have any limitations on the type of sex you can have, or with the type of people you can have sex with? Is there limitations there?
Me having limitations to people I can smack is because I want to be hygienic enough to keep whatever it is I'm going to get to associated to one person.
Wait, no, again, when you use, I'm trying to understand what you mean by hygiene. I don't get that.
Yeah.
What do you mean by hygiene? Can you explain that when you say
hygiene? When I mean hygiene, I'm avoiding calling the word home. I'm avoiding saying I'm being a hoe or I'm being a prostitute.
But wait. That's not hygiene. That's actually a moral judgment.
That's what I'm saying. I'm avoiding saying the word. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so now, but yet you're saying that you don't have a problem with sexual partners or having sex outside of marriage, but yet you are making a moral judgment on the number of people you have sex with, or the kind of sex you have. So you can be the sut. I'm going to leave the L word out. You would be a sut if you had sex with too many people, but sex itself is not bad. I'm confused.
Yes.
I'm confused. How about you, Afro? How are you dealing with? What are you thinking about the conversation?
That's not Christianity.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm telling you. That being a Christian does not stop you from doing whatever you want to do. You're being a Christian. What?
Actually,
hold on.
Ada, it does.
Actually, it's
Hold
a
on,
sin.
let me say.
Actually, it's actually a sin to have sex outside of marriage.
Exactly.
That is for people that believe in marriage. I don't believe in marriage. So if whatever I do before the marriage or after the marriage, it
As
doesn't
I
have
am
any.
concerned,
So you're making up your.
Ada is on her way out.
I'm not going anywhere.
You're on your way out.
I'm not going anywhere.
At this point, you're on your way out.
I'm not going to see what people don't believe. Because I don't believe.
Have you discussed this with your pastor?
This is the way people look at Christians too. Because we don't
So
want to
which I'm trying to
thinking that
understand.
we're
Which church are you in?
Assemblies of God Church, my baby.
Okay, so
Assemblies of God Church. No. Come on now.
Now, if you're in the Assembly of God, have you
allowed sex before marriage?
Yeah, Afro, did she talk to her
What
pastor
do
about this?
you mean by before marriage? This is the girl that's telling people that she does not believe in marriage. So what do you mean by starting before marriage?
That's your own peculiar belief. That's you. This is the gospel to Ada.
Thank you. This is what I want you to understand. If you're asking me based on my belief, I'm going to tell you what if you're asking me based on my church belief, I'm going to tell you my church belief. But if you're telling me Ada, I'm answering you based on your pointing at me, and we're having this conversation. Ada to Afro-atheist.
Ada, let me tell you. I need you to hear this. Yeah, I have no problems. But you please live your life, have fun, do what you need to do. Right? No judgment from me at all. But that you still think that you are practicing Christianity. You're far from it.
Let me say something.
How do you say your name first? Because I'm so bad with names.
Ada. Just call her Ada.
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 Ada. If it's okay, like Africa can, like Afro said, you can have 50 partners. I don't care. You can do what men, women, or whatever. As long as they're adults and consenting, you can do whatever you want. But you cannot say that you. But honestly, you are going against one of the most important tenets of Christianity.
Hold on. Let me explain what I just said to you. You're asking me my belief, and you're asking me what I do, and I'm telling you. Now, if we bring it down to Christianity, and I want to defend my church, I'm going to say defend it altogether. But I said this because I was believing that we were having Ada to Afro-atheist conversation, not Ada to Assemblies of God people conversation.
No, we understand that. No. And I understand that. And listen, again, let me explain something. You having sex outside sex is no problem with me. I don't care. Exactly. But we're looking at the doctrine of Christianity. That's what we're talking about.
No, the doctrine of Christianity says no sex before marriage.
That's right. We know that. That's the point I'm saying. So isn't this? And I'm really. You're as a person who says that they're Christian, right? You're a Christian. You believe in God. You're a devout Christian, right? Would you say you're a devout Christian, Ada?
Yes.
I have never heard a devout Christian say the things you said and think it's okay. I've never heard this. And believe me, I'm 65. I grew up in the church. I mean, my grandfather's name, which is my name, is on a church. I'm an atheist now. I'm around a lot of Christians, and I have never heard a Christian say what you just said. I think it's fine. I don't care, but I think doctrine-wise, it's an issue. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know why we're still going on this. you say what you're saying is I can send judgmental part from it, but the point is that Ada does not even care. The point is, this is what Ada does. Is I'm still living my life, and
Go ahead, girl.
whenever God
Live your life. I'm so glad you are. And don't let anybody, don't let me tell you, don't let anybody tell you. Listen, we are just looking at doctrine. We don't care what you do. You got to understand that. In fact, I'm sort of proud of you for taking that stance. I'm sort of proud of you.
Exactly. She's a young lady as well.
You're a young lady and saying, you're basically telling people, to hell with you, I'm going to be who I am. And there's nothing wrong with me being who I am. And I'm proud of you for having that stance. I truly am. But when we start talking about the doctrine of Christianity, that's another conversation. That's what we're saying.
Exactly. When you want to talk about the doctrines of Christianity, we can argue on that. But when it comes to my life, I am not going to leave it just to please you. I'm going to do what I want.
No,
you're not pleasing
me. No. You don't understand. You're not pleasing me. I don't care.
Just 1 second. I want to hear from Peculiar. Peculiar might need to go soon or what? Peculiar?
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Peculiar.
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, when I'm fine, thank you. I saw your the caption, I'm an atheist, and I can see your boldness. You know what I mean? Because so many people are actually, they don't believe in anything, but they will not boldly come out to say it. So I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
And I think I've listened to you one time. What I know that you don't like is like you don't like people being manipulated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like it either. I'm a Christian. I grew up in a Christian home, Orthodox church. Then later, I find myself in Pentecostal. Then I would say I spent loads of my years in Pentecostal and I could see lots. So that made me to now take my decision of what I want to believe and whom to believe and what to believe, even in the Bible. You know what I mean? So you could see that I typed it there when people were talking about, I said, Bible is a fable, is a storybook. To me, it is somebody else's imagination. But yes, they sold it for us and we bought it. Not we, but for our forefathers, our great-grandparents. They collected it and they imposed it on us. Mostly those who come from Africa. Unlike the people who are actually from the other part of this world, the Western world. Because I go to church here and I see what they do in churches here. Church of England.
Let me say here, is it UK?
In the UK, yeah. So for a very long time, I was in the Redeemed. If I tell you what I've seen, what I've known, what I've heard in that same church, not even what I've heard, but what I've seen, you'll see that majority of those people behind you, they are hypocrites.
Absolutely.
And that was why I said those people.
Absolutely.
Those people.
These are the people that are.
If I should be,
So can I ask you? You're right. Can I ask you a quick question? Peculiar. So peculiar. So you've gone to the the Anglican church and you sat in their services, right? You've been to their services.
Yeah. I've been to. Let me tell you, I was a worker in Redeemed since 1995.
Wow. Okay.
I only stopped going to Redeemed in 2019. Few months for COVID to come before I stopped. And I was a worker. I taught in Redeemed School as a teacher. You know what I mean? The school that General Adeboye, formed. Christ Redeemer's College, I taught there. And obviously, I won't say I didn't benefit from it because I have my morals from home, I have my virtues from home. To me, I believe in God, right? But I don't believe in manipulation and I don't listen to my manipulative things. When you, a pastor, if you are talking and listen to everything that you are saying, if it is not meant for me, I will tell you. Is it that I come to you, I'll tell you, or I'll stop going to that church. So you cannot manipulate me. Then I read the Bible.
Sorry, can I ask, before you continue, very quick question. Why do you believe in God?
I believe in God. One, I grew up from such a home because that's been what my parents were practicing. That was what they handed over to us, to us, yeah. And that was the path in which they took us through as a child or as children. So that, I grew up in such a home. But when I grow up again, now that I'm an adult, I still want to believe that who created the world? Maybe that's where my confusion is now.
Who created?
Not what the parents told me about now, but I'm trying to find out where exactly is that God.
So, but why,
you know what I mean?
I know, I get it. So you have questions about but why?
Yeah.
If you are looking for the God, why do you then have a belief in what you are still looking for?
Why do I have belief in what I'm still looking for?
You just said just now that you're looking for this God, right? Which one? Right? So if you never find them yet, why you still believe?
I still believe. Let me tell you.
It doesn't make sense.
I just don't know. I still believe in God.
Why?
But I don't know where exactly He is.
Well, why?
But I want to believe that. Maybe some things that are okay. For instance, let me give you this scenario. There was a time by God's there was a time somebody was dying. 2 people was dying, right? And I was there. I prayed conscientiously, heavily, passionately, and these people came alive. 2 scenarios.
Okay.
2 occasions.
So wait. So you're saying
so
that
made me to believe that there is one God somewhere who listens to me.
Can you clarify something? Can you clarify something for me? Were they already unalived, or were they sick and about to unalive? Can you explain where
they were already unalive? They were unalive.
So you know for a fact that you raise people from the unalived.
Will you believe me? Everything that I'm saying,
No, I'm asking you a question.
I wouldn't want to.
So you believe?
Yeah.
No. You believe that you raise people from unaliving, right?
I will not say it is me. In as much that I believe that I was praying to somebody.
Okay, so
in as much that I believe that I was praying. In as much that I believe that I was praying to someone. Yeah.
If you were praying to someone, how do you know it is that someone you were praying to that answered your prayers? How? Did he tell you he's the one answering your prayers?
I think that was just in my belief.
Okay, so you don't.
I think that was just.
So you.
I think that was just still part of my belief.
So you don't know that person you're praying to was the one who answered your prayers.
That's the point I wanted to make. And one other thing, do you consider yourself a Christian? Do you consider yourself a believer in the Bible?
Yes, he said she's a Christian. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask you something.
I'm a Christian, I told you. But it's not everything in the Bible
okay,
that I believe.
Wait. I have a question.
No. Excuse me. When you are talking. No, please. When you are talking, please give me. I give you the respect to finish. And when I'm talking, you listen to me and don't interrupt me, please.
Please finish.
So you allow me to finish, please.
Okay, please go on. Rich is patient. He will wait. It's okay. Yeah, please go on. Go on, please. Okay, just Rich, you can ask your question.
Okay, so my question, as a Christian,
She's muted. I think she's muted.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, but my question to her is, as a Christian, how many times are you appointed to unalive according to the Bible?
How many times
are you
was I
appointed
asked
to
to unalive?
No. What does it say in the Bible about how many times are you appointed to unalive?
Let me
how
help
many
you.
times?
Let me help you. According to the Bible,
I don't know.
According to the Bible, it says it is appointed unto man
to die once, and after that, you face the judgment.
So if somebody unalives and you now go and bring them back from unaliving, so that means that for those people, it is no longer appointed to them once. I don't know how many times it is appointed to those people.
Remember, I told you, and I typed it there, that to me, Bible is a story. But I believe that miracles do happen. But I don't believe, before I believe in the Bible. But for me now, I believe a part and I don't believe a part. Because I still want to believe that it is an author.
Rhea, please, can I ask you something quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I heard what you said correctly, you said the people were unalive and then you prayed for them and then it came back, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if you didn't pray for them, would they have come back to life?
That I wouldn't have known. But this scenario happened and I was called, I was there. Okay, so I'm telling you what happened.
Okay, so
one other follow-up on that.
So who rose them up or who made them to rise up? In whatever the name, I wouldn't know. But that was what happened.
One other clarifying
question. Ask a follow-up question on that as well after Rich, of course.
Yeah. Who declared them to be unalive? Are you a medical professional?
Not at all.
So tell me what told you that those people were unalive? What about the situation told you they were unalive?
Yeah, did you have a death? Was the unalive
warrant, death certificate or certification that was known? The first one that happened, if you listen to me, the first one that happened, and that is where I want to believe that we are God. All of us. For me, I believe that I've got a supernatural power, and I believe that all of us, we've got a supernatural power. In as much as we focus it on whatsoever we focus it on, when you're talking about holiness, righteousness, deny yourself of food or water or whatever, whatsoever in your little corner, wherever you are, you can make things to happen. I want to believe, that is what I want to believe now. And that's why I'm saying that I don't want to believe the Bible anymore.
Okay, so you don't want to
we have science, right? Like we have people who go to school for an extended years of time and who are able to, get advanced degrees in medicine and science, right? And my question would just be, in highly tense situations where we are dealing with stressful situations like death, health issues, disease, and we are all surrounding someone chemical reactions are happening and anxiety is happening, and like our brain has chemicals and a bunch of reactions are happening. And a lot of times we don't know that, our neurons are firing, and these are natural reactions that scientists have said, like in high stress situations, things happen. And I always ponder why we don't attribute us reacting in certain ways, like falling out, like crying, like feeling we are filled with the Holy Spirit, or feeling called to help someone. Why those aren't just neurons firing, our brains chemically reacting to a human situation that has been since the beginning of time. We see a fellow person hurt and injured, and we react. And I know a Christian's initial reaction is to pray and call on the Holy Ghost and call on the angels, but I just don't understand why we can't give due justice to science, to our brains, which are evolved to, we are the most evolved of all of the humans. We came from Neanderthals, and we beat out all of these previous, I'm going to call them models for the sake of layman's terms, of other humans. So we are so advanced, our brains are so intricate, and I just don't understand why we need to call on another power. Can you kind of explain that, when we have modern science and marvels to kind of already explain why these things can happen?
Hello, I can help with that I can help with that. And before that, I'm a Christian, and I would still like to contribute to how to what Peculiar first of all said. There's so many things she said I would have loved to contribute. But first of all, let me respond to you first. I want to, because I'm a Christian, so I want to use some Bible words first of all to apply to talk to you first of all. It's written in the Bible. It said, "My people perish for lack of knowledge and understanding," not because they are not because they lack knowledge. That's why people suffer in this world. First of all, when God created everything, he put everything in a system to work, just like you talk about health. And for you to enjoy good health, you must understand how to live healthy. And it's different for when it comes to the aspect of spiritual life. That has nothing to do with you when you die or you go to heaven or other aspect of it. Just like we are still talking about, when you want to be wealthy, you have to know the principle of money. All these things as laying a principle that has been built, and God is not a respecter of man, and is a respecter of principle. And if you want to live a good health, you must learn to discover and how to live a good health. It's written in the Bible, in Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. It says, "Knock, it shall be opened; seek, it shall be found. For those that ask, it shall be given. And for those that seek, it shall be found." So you must always seek.
Yeah, I was a very good lukewarm Seventh-day Adventist, so the Bible is not something I'm unfamiliar with in the slightest. My family are very. I'm the only one that is an atheist, so I'm very familiar with the word, but I'm not familiar with how this is applicable to my question of science still can explain how these things happen, why humans react in highly tense situations. But Christians are always involving other power instead of the marvels of modern science. Doctors and nurses and emergency technicians are here, EMTs. That is how that woman was brought back to life, by the modern marvels of science and medicine. We that is the reason we have people who have deep degrees, PhDs, doctorates, have 20 plus years in science in various areas, right? And yet we ascertain a person brought back from the DEAD to a God we've never seen, heard of, touched, felt, and then it's just an insult to our fellow man, is it not? In our science, right?
And also, just the idea when people say this person is unalived and I woke them up. So this is what I think. Sometimes I wonder, you mean that the God who's answering your prayers, he waited, watched this person go from being ill or whatever happened to this person. He was just, watching it all the way, watch them give up the ghost, only for you to show up. And now God says, okay, now let's wake that person up through you.
So what you are saying now is that you don't believe in miracles?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you know why you don't believe in it?
No, wait.
No, sorry. Do you know why you don't believe in it?
No, you can't.
No, she didn't say that.
I've asked her a question.
You can't tell me what
That's not what she said. Did you listen to her? She's saying, why would
she
God
said no.
go? Wait, no,
she said no.
No, peculiar. Listen. She's basically asking you, why would God go through all this? Why does he have to let the person unalive so you can have this little thing where you can pray? Why? What's the point? What's the point of going through all that? Tell us what is the
why it happened like that? Why it happened like that? I don't know. Right?
But that's the point. It makes.
But that was what. But you don't allow me to talk. Why it happened? I was the one who beckoned to come over here, and not to be shut up. We are all learning.
No one's shutting you up.
Yeah. So when I'm talking, allow me to talk, please, and don't put words in my mouth, and don't scare me. Right? Thank God I'm not even looking at you. If I see you face to face, I'll still look at your face and I'll still talk. So don't shut me up, please. Yeah, don't shut me up. I'm saying what I know. I grown up in a Christian home, right? I learned morals. I learned so many things from the Bible. But now that I'm old, I know what to pick from that Bible and what not to pick. And if anybody is talking about it, I know what to believe in what you're saying and what not, and not what to believe. And I know where I am now. And I'm still saying it. You have your right to be an atheist. I will not call myself an atheist, but I believe that there is God. Where that God is, I don't know. But if I should go by what has happened to me or what I've partook in, I'll know that there is a spiritual power somewhere who backs me or who directs me or who does what I want. So that I won't be able to succumb to anybody. It is me that know what I am. Science and spiritual things is different. I believe in science also, but do believe that so many doctors also, they must have given up over situations and they see it turning around. I work in an hospital, even in the UK. Right? There was a day, that was in 2023. I was working in C4. When you know C4, you know what I mean. C4 ward in a very big hospital. And they eventually removed, they've already called, when the doctor called the nurses and everybody, called the family of this person, already you know that was the end. I'm telling you, since 2023, that man is still alive. They called the 6 siblings to say maybe the man was going to unalive that day. But the man hasn't died up to now.
Okay.
And they disconnected everything. So that's science, isn't it science? That's science. And that is doctor. Yes.
Many people are
so anything can happen. So in this girl's case, I was in their house, not really in their house. I didn't even know this girl. I only know our neighbor. I was sitting in the room of our neighbor when the mother cried out in our room.
Was the mother
was the mother
a Christian?
I don't know. I don't know. I only went to that house to go and collect my products. I gave clothing to someone to make for me. And while she was making it, I was even a little bit annoyed that she hadn't finished making my clothing. Because I expected to get there, just collect my things. I didn't have any time to waste. But eventually, she was just making the clothes in front of me. And I was a bit annoyed and aggressive. And eventually she calmed me down. Oh, don't worry, I'll do it now. Da, 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 da. In the course of talking, I just took like that and I started laughing, playing with her. In the course of talking, we're in the middle of it, just heard a terrible noise. Somebody was crying loud.
Miss Peculiar, can I ask, why is the unexplainable God? Why?
Excuse me, can I add on top of that?
God.
Hello? Can I add on top of that? To add on top of what the sister said, science is the explanation of God's creation.
No, it's not.
Science is the explanation of God's creation.
No,
that
it is not.
We have no evidence of a God.
Science has
Jaden,
bro, you are as stupid to think that everything came out of nothing.
First of all, no one called you stupid, Jaden. Don't be calling names. Who called you name? Who called you name, Jaden?
Don't insult my intelligence. I am well informed, Jaden. I am not, no one on this panel is under a delusion. We are doing the work to be beyond educated in a faith that we no longer even believe in. So we can continue to be informed. But you guys use signs and feelings and hand holding and can justify the creation of a world that has no other mirror. Earth is singular in its existence. If God is real, create another, create a neighbor. But yet there is nothing in this generation, nothing in, galaxy, nothing. We have nothing, no other humanoid. We don't even have a neighboring planet within our solar system that even can hold us as humans. But yet you guys talk about the marvel of God. Create another marvel. Because it's plenty of warfare on this one. And poor people, and we kind of tired. Capitalism is taking us down. Create another marvel, please. The marvel that you have created isn't sufficient any longer. We have dogged the resources. And that's my issue here, Jaden. You guys always talk about how your prayers have been answered, but what about the prayers of the little Gazan children? What about the prayers of the devout faith, the devout person with cancer? What about their prayers, Jaden? Why have they gone unanswered and your prayer to get a good parking spot at the Walmart goes answered? You know, my auntie used to have a parking angel. Huh? A parking angel?
Parking angel? What's a parking angel?
Yes, I mean, when you get a good spot, that's the Lord, that's the Holy Spirit working.
Then and I've been looking for my damn angel forever. I never get that damn spot. I always end up at the back of the parking lot. I must have a parking demon. That's what it is. She had an angel. I got a damn demon. What kind of shit is that? That ain't right.
Oh, Lord have mercy. A parking angel. So you say, hey, angel, can you find me a parking spot?
They gave me a demon.
So in the Bible, she used to pray when we go open a Walmart, but we hit the light, my auntie.
But
she used to say, my parking angel, get me a good spot.
The thing with these claims is that a Christian will say it's the Christian God that's brought that person back to life. A Muslim will say it's the Muslim God, right? So other one will say it is their God that did it. So who exactly is answering these prayers? Who is it?
It's just our God. You guys have to stop acting very small-minded. If the fact that us intelligent human beings,
please let the people speak. Please, let's please just let them speak. Please, I know.
Okay, yes, I'll let you speak. Just let me finish.
Yeah, go on. No, it's just please go on.
Okay, so you have to stop. You especially have to stop falsely accusing these pastors of fake preaching and so and so when they haven't been doing any such thing. Okay,
I can prove it, Jaden.
You will be going to hell. You'll be dying in hell. You'll be dying in hell.
I will die in hell.
to stop
Yes,
calling
you'll
people's
be gnashing
names.
your teeth. You'll be gnashing your teeth. You'll be gnashing your teeth.
Jaden,
Crazy.
no, please, you shouldn't have removed him. I need him back. I need him back. Please, I need that guy back. Please, I beg you. I need him back. I beg you.
Don't remove anybody. Let him talk.
I need that guy. Jaden, where are you? Come back, please. I need Jaden back. I need you back. Jaden.
Yeah.
Before I enter hell, you will be in there before me.
Why? How? I believe in God. I've seen God. Being God,
You disobeyed. He said he judging y'all first. That's what he said.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Because
I had to remove you. I don't know. It got a notification about maybe it's the picture that you had on. That picture, they said something that your life contains something that is not good for viewing or something like that.
Me?
No. Ada.
Oh no, because the reason why I did want to say something.
Hi, Frankie Max. Hello. So, Jaden, before me, I enter hell. You will enter hell.
Yeah, but I have a relationship with God. Me and God are personal. Yes, I do. Yes, we do.
Hell is
Yes, I
grave.
do. You can't tell me who I have a relationship with.
Jaden.
You can't tell me who I have a relationship with.
Jaden, you do not. You know why? Can I tell you? Can I? Oh. Can I tell you why I said this?
Yeah, go on.
In your own small mind, you think that you've got the right God. What if the God that you are worshiping is not the right God? What if the day you think you are going to be stepping into heaven, you bounce to the pearly gates, thinking that because I was a worshiper of Yahweh, when you get there, it is Zeus who's on the throne. What will you do? And you have condemned me.
There's no such thing. There's no ifs. There's no whats.
You've condemned me to the Christian hell. Huh? But what if you get
there?
No,
but there's no such thing as that.
Jaden, you have to listen. Jaden, you have to listen. Right? So, what if you get there and it's a different God that you find up there? What are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything because it won't exist. It won't happen.
So you're going to hell?
I'm not going to hell.
Yes, you are.
I have you see. Think about you, atheists.
The God
You
that
guys haven't.
If the God that you are worshiping is the wrong God, Jaden, congratulations, you have made it to hell.
Can I ask Jaden something?
I'll be very careful condemning other people to hell when you yourself, you're not sure.
You will be gnashing your teeth in hell, my friend.
Can I ask Jaden something?
I'm shaking, Jaden. You really got to.
Can I ask Jaden what is hell?
No one's trying to. Jaden, you're so like, please.
Jaden, can I ask you what is the meaning of hell? Because your own Bible said hell and grave will go to Gehenna. Mean hell is your grave. So where do you get hell from?
Can you please speak English? What are you talking about?
No, Jaden, please be respectful. She's speaking.
Okay,
just want to know the meaning of hell.
Jaden, we've had conversation before. You have been, respectful. I beg, please.
Yes, hell is eternal separation from God. Eternal. Okay.
Where did you learn that? Because Revelation explain what is hell.
Yes, if you study the Bible, which you don't, okay, you have to study the Bible to learn this type of information. But hell is eternal
hell and death will throw into a lake of fire.
Yes, hell is eternal separation and eternal suffering from your creator, from God. Do you understand that?
The Bible said hell and death will throw into a lake of fire. So what is hell?
I just explained it to you. Hell is eternal separation from God. Eternal. You will be with the demons and all these bad people.
Have you ever met demons before?
No.
Have I ever met demons before? No.
And how do you know about demons?
The fact they don't believe demons are rules even is very childish.
Fluffy, hold on, Jaden. Is there any verse in the Bible that says that there are going to be demons in hell?
Yes, you should already know that demons will be in hell. What type of question is that?
Where do you find this in the Bible? that
Satan and his angels
demons in hell.
will be in
Put the
hell.
page. I'm gonna get my Bible out, Jaden.
Jaden, please, I want a Bible verse because
Mhm.
when you all make this
I'm gonna
claim
get it out.
about weeping, gnashing of teeth, demons are going to be doing this to you and this and that, where do you get it from? What demons?
I got the King James too, Jaden. I'm ready.
I think it's go to Matthew. Matthew 25:41. That's where it states Satan and his angels, his demons, will be casted into hell. Do you understand that? That's where it states. Okay, so hell is eternal separation, eternal suffering away from God. So
the Bible said hell is a final cutoff.
Yes,
it means final cutoff.
Yes, final cutoff. There's no coming back.
It's telling them that there is no resurrection. That's what the Bible was trying to say.
There is no resurrection from hell. There's no second chance. Once you're there, you're there forever, eternal.
But your Bible teaches there's going to be burning hell where people will be screaming in fire burning.
Yeah, so you guys have to be very careful. Turn to God, seek Him.
No, we're not trying.
After you be screaming hell. After you be screaming.
Jaden, please. Jaden. You know what, Jaden? Where is hell? Where is it?
Where is hell?
Yes, please. Where can I? This hell place. Where is it? I want to know if you have evidence that it exists.
Try Google Maps.
Hey, iPhone. Just be quiet over there, please.
Don't tell me to be quiet, please.
Respectful, Jaden.
Don't tell me to be quiet.
You thought you were funny saying a joke. You thought you were funny saying a joke.
This is not your
Jaden,
okay, I understand that.
Jaden, people can critique the religion, Jaden.
It
is not a personal attack to critique any religion.
I'm not saying he can't critique. It's just that don't say jokes. Don't say stupid jokes.
We can tell jokes. We are all adults.
Say, hey, listen,
we have
bro,
no
shut your
authority
mouth,
over
man.
our mouths, Jaden.
But you can't
You
mock
need
my
to
religion.
grow up and learn
Shut
how to
up.
have
You
a
don't know who you're talking to.
conversation.
Shut up.
Hey, you shut up. Shut up your mouth.
My
Shut up
goodness,
your mouth.
gentlemen.
Would you just close your dirty mouth?
Look at you stupid boy.
Look at you, dirty boy.
You gentlemen do not know the art of conversation, and it shows.
Well, just one thing I said, but
Toastmasters, Jaden, you have to
it was
give him
even a
some.
joke, and I just got blasted.
Guys, just let's okay.
So Afro asked, where can I find? And I said, go to Google Maps. Go to Google Maps, and that's it. You stop blasting me. Who the hell do you think you are?
Please, where is hell? I want to know where the place is, Jaden. You've heard it. Where can we?
So to answer your question, Afro, you cannot find hell. Okay, the location of hell is
so
unknown.
it doesn't exist.
Just because you don't know where somewhere is doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Okay, but where is it now? Yes,
that's what I'm telling you. It's unknown. Only God knows. Only the Father knows. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
So you mean that?
Sorry, Afro, did you see a warning? Did you see that warning?
Those are just people that come and use fake accounts. Let me block.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys really want to understand God, but the more you try to understand God, the more confused you will be. You understand? God is outside of our comprehension.
The more we try to understand God, the more confused we will be.
Yes.
Then your God can keep his thing to himself. No one's interested. Because how is it that you want to look for God? You're trying to understand him, and
yes, but you have to seek him in the right way for you to understand.
As you're trying to do that, then you become more confused. Then
no, it's because
your God
listen.
is pointless. Jaden, let me speak, please. Looking for your God is pointless. He should just keep his thing to himself. We're not interested. How can you be looking for a God and then he makes it harder while you're searching? The same God will tell you to seek him, right? You look for him, knock, seek, and then make life harder for you when you're trying to. Then that God is worthless.
Because they're trying to look for him logically and physically. You have to seek him spiritually.
How do you seek God spiritually?
Before you can see him manifest in your life.
Jaden, how do you seek him spiritually?
You have to give your life to Christ. You have to repent from your sins. You have to read that. Listen, you have to understand the word.
Give me steps to looking for God spiritually? How does it work?
If
Looking
I
for
give
a
you
God
steps, if I
spiritually.
listen, Afro, listen, I'm not here to disrespect you, Afro, but you're at the bottom of the bottom because you yourself, you don't even believe you have a soul.
Jaden, listen. When you talk about spiritual, right? You all talk about this spiritual as a it's like a realm or somewhere. I don't know. So if I'm here in this physical place here, how can I then go and look for a God spiritually? Where am I going? Where's this spiritual place I'm going to go and look? Where are we going if we're looking for a God spiritually?
You have to, oh God, yeah, okay. Let me give you the steps, okay? But even if I give you the steps, you wouldn't even do it because
tell it to us.
You yourself, you don't even believe you have a soul to start with. Do you know that's the most absurd thing? You don't even believe you have a soul.
This conversation can't move forward if you can't just set aside for the sake of.
We keep going from pillar to post. What is a soul?
A soul is a thing that gives you life.
A thing.
Yes, it's a spiritual thing. It's a soul.
Not your mother birthing you.
Zenon, Zenon. Can I ask you a question? Do you believe you have a soul?
No, sir. We are born and we pass, and life keeps the earth keeps spinning, friend.
You are.
This is your one shot. This is it. This is it. You gotta make it now. You don't get a redo. You don't go to heaven. You don't go to hell.
So you think that you have this separate thing that comes into your body that's you. Is that what you're saying, correct?
What did you say, man?
You have this separate thing that comes into your body that's you, the soul. Is that what you're saying?
We have a separate thing that comes into our body.
That's called the soul.
Yes, it's within us. Yes.
Okay, so that soul is this separate entity from us. That's the real.
It's not a separate entity. We are one.
Okay, so the soul is really what we are. I'm trying to understand because you're talking duality here. Either you have a soul or you don't.
We have a soul. It's not a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing. But we have a soul.
So everything I'm talking, Afro's talking, Zenon's talking, Fluffy's been talking. That's our soul talking, right? Is that what you're saying?
No. Oh my God. What do you like? You're getting it mixed up, bro.
So what is the soul doing? If the soul is not talking, if the soul is not,
it's what gives us life. It's past our physical.
When she's gestating you for 9 months, friend, for 8.5 months.
Zenon, please. Like I said, science is an explanation of God's creation. Don't get it mixed up.
Jaden, you said it's the thing what gives us life. What thing? What is this thing that gives us life? What is it?
It's our soul. It's our soul.
I know. What is the soul?
Jaden, your mom.
This is what we call secular. It's secular.
The soul is everything we can perceive with our five senses.
The soul is what gives you life. Right? What is the soul? What is the thing that gives you life? The soul. What is the soul? The thing that gives you life. What is the thing that gives you life? Is the soul.
You guys are very small-minded.
It's a circular argument, Jaden. We're kind of trying to show you how you are a small-minded friend.
Do you understand? Okay, when I say this...
Yeah, I understand a lot. I have an advanced degree. Come, give it to me.
Okay, cool. But when I say this statement, okay, I want you to tell me what you understand from it. When I say science is an explanation of God's creation, what do I mean?
Is if we have any Christians that want to come up,
Zenon, answer that question.
Any religious person, please do come up.
Zenon, when I say science is the explanation of God's creation, what do I mean?
You're trying to say that God has given humans the ability to do mighty things in his name. I'm imagining in some form, Jaden.
What are you talking about? Shit.
Are you imbuing some type of
This is where let me give you
let's not sing for each other then, Jaden, and let's be clear when we're speaking so that we don't have to do this and we don't have to make up anything, nor do we have to guess. How about you explain what you mean by your statement, and then I can rebuttal. And the panel can as well.
Okay, I'll do exactly that. Let's say, for instance, I'm making a game. Okay, we have characters in the game. Make whatever game it is, and the characters want to understand. They gain, conscious knowledge. They want to understand how the creator made the game. Okay, so when they want to understand how the creator made the game, they're gonna have to go into the codes, the details, the graphics, all those little bits and pieces. Okay, now I can put that same referral with God as well. When God created us, He knew that us humans are very intelligent human beings, and we would want to understand more. So that's where science comes into play. Science is the explanation of God's creation.
My friend, you have no tangible evidence of any of what you say. The tangibility of your God is not, you have no there is nothing to back up what you're saying except
science not evidence? Is science not evidence?
And that is what we're trying to say. You only are led by conviction.
Is science not evidence, my friend?
No facts. You only have one thing, a Bible that we know has been rearranged throughout the years. The Bible has even cast out chapters.
Science not evidence?
Science can never explain God because God is not real, because the hinging of science is tangible evidence, friend. That is the foundation of everything that we're talking about. The tangibility of your mother gestating you for 8.5 months, and then she birthed you. That is valuable evidence that your mother did the work, friend.
And that is science.
Wait. Jaden, are you trying to say that nature is God? God created all the nature. Why don't you just say that?
Are you two a slow person as well?
No, stop that, please. Stop.
No, because I don't have to repeat myself, honestly. Science is the explanation.
And answer questions.
If I said science is the explanation of God's creation,
I ask you a question.
Very shallow and has no.
You guys are just both stupid. All of you are stupid.
Shut up. Shut up, Jaden.
At what point do we have to sit up and listen to this guy insult?
He's gone.
Bro, don't invite this guy here anymore.
Everything with him is circular. Everything is moving forward.
I mean, they get insulted when they corner.
Host, let me tell you, I used to be a Christian, and I believe I used to talk like him. And let me tell you, there's a part in the Bible in Revelation where it tell you that a key was given to an angel to seize the dragon, the serpent, and put him in the abyss. And after 1,000 years, he will be released, and he will deceive how many nations. Now, this look like a joke. Satan has caused bring down the sovereignty of God, and he meant to be the enemy of God. And then after that, he do all the bad things to God, and God is gonna lock him up and then release him to deceive the nation. Like, is this a game? Is it a joke with human being? With Satan?
My grandmother.
God, is it a joke?
My grandmother said last week that the angels are removing their hand from the four corners of the world. And I said, you mean to tell me, Granny, that God, who loves the world, that he gave his son, he made his son come down here, live all these years, preach his word, then unalived him. Now the angels are going to take the blessing off of the earth that he already sacrificed his son to have, because the earth is still not up to par with what he wants for the earth. So now he's gonna remove the angels and the protection from his Christians who follow his word, might I add, to show that he coming back. It don't make sense. None of it. It don't make sense. It's a bunch of bull garble. I'm Black American, and it's a bunch of hoobly. And you be sitting there and you be like, now what? The angels gonna remove their hand, and we still devout. We supposed to serve the Lord after the Lord said he's gonna take his protection.
It's just like Africans said that, so God watches someone unalive so he can raise them again. Like, why? Why go through those steps? Why?
I could even add the Noah's Ark issue, Noah's Ark story. Basically, it said that the world, the flood came and took everybody away and left Noah and his family only, and Satan wasn't removed. So the new world that was created after Noah still had Satan in there. Why would God still bring Satan after Noah's flood?
Or what about Job? What about Job? You must talk about Job. That is even more interesting. After he killed Job, give Satan authority to kill Job 10 children. Then after that, he blessed back Job with 10 more children and everything. So what about the 10 that Job lose? Nobody talk about that. How that makes sense? And why did Satan go to God when he and God already are his enemy? He cast him out. Why would he draw a chair and sit and reason about Job? Their enemy. How that work?
I was
They
even.
went to Starbucks and had coffee together. That's what happened.
I was even.
Can I before you, just 1 second, I want to there's a comment on YouTube, right? The Lantern says, did you know that Prophet Muhammad mentioned the exact number of joints in the human body, something science only confirmed in the early 20th century? If he was a liar, then how could he know this? Like, he knows the number of bones in the human body, right? And somehow this is something we need to change. We need to be clapping for. It's just the bar is set so low.
How many joints did he say there was?
I don't. It doesn't say how many. And where can we find it? The Lantern. Where in the Quran? Where is it in the Quran? I want to know. Where is it in the Quran where the Prophet said any of this?
Afro, you know, Rich is my cousin. Because we all come from Adam and Eve, one grandparents. So we all related. I am Putin's cousin, you don't know that.
Honorable, it's good to see you. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah. Because it's just that I couldn't take these guys anymore. You know, so,
I know.
You know, you cannot mow the clay when it's hard, you know, it's got to be soft. So somebody has to be willing to learn something new, but not just come and challenge. So if we're here to help the construction and they wouldn't allow, then I thought, okay, you just leave them to, their thoughts.
I don't know what gives these people the confidence to come on a space. And there's someone on YouTube telling us, please read, you are all lost soul that Jesus Christ has come for. Please repent. We are lost soul. Jesus Christ has come that we should repent.
So when Jesus Christ comes, where is he going to go?
I don't know, but
what country?
What I don't know.
Wait. Of course. That's why we're going conservative.
America.
So he can come here first and get all the white men and send them up to heaven first, right?
Then we Africans are doomed. He's never going to go
Of course,
there.
because we're dark. We are the black mark of Cain or whatever the other one is. And so we are the black mark. Of course, they're not saving us. We are dirty, uneducated. And we are fools.
I just watched a video on YouTube of this white tea group building their white tea town in Arkansas. And only white tea people can go there. Only white tea Christians.
I don't even believe the big pastors really believe in God. I believe they believe in the dollar and in
don't believe in God.
religion.
I don't believe that. I get to the point that when you get too high up and you get too much knowledge, there's no way you believe in God.
They know how to grift. They know how to sell. And maybe they have a partner who is actually a believer, like their wife, their mother, to keep them to the message and hold them to the fire. Because unfortunately, a lot of these pastors, especially in America, spiral out. Look at Eddie Long. Look at
Ted Hadges.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with the permission, I'd like to step down and somebody else. So.
Let me follow you on this one. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you all again. Hey. Afro, nice to see you, man. Keep it up.
And then I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, Rich. Yeah, cool. I'll follow you too. Bye-bye.
You going to bed, Amadioha?
I'm going work very early morning.
I wish I could unfollow Rasculo, but I can't. I try to unfollow him. Every time I try to unfollow Rasculo.
Why you want to follow
Hey, how can you unfollow the devil himself? You cannot. I'm always all over the place.
Rasculo is my long lost boyfriend.
Afro, we're still in love,
Boyfriend that never was.
Afro, we're still in love, but you still don't know.
No, we know. No, we're not. We're not in love at all.
Afro, I was really looking for. I was really looking if I was a moderator, I would have dropped you yourself and that guy. I wanted to drop both of you because you were fighting for him. I wanted to drop you first. Well, what kind of? I'm telling you, the nerve. And then did you do it?
That guy was really. He was bad.
That guy has come here. We've had conversations. I think tonight he's just being very obnoxious.
Yeah, I actually talked to Jaden. He hasn't been as bad as he was tonight.
Exactly.
All of a sudden he's losing his mind.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I say something? Good evening, everyone.
You can say something.
Yeah, let me just add my comment.
Yes.
Well, I would say I would be in his shoe maybe 5-6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you could say that could convince me, you know what I mean? Sometimes I pity people, you know, in that position because some of us, society has caged us. We live that way. Our fathers are pastors. We live, you know, in the midst of, you know, people that a little thing that you do is going to get you banned, going to get you disciplined right from when you were very small. So your brain, your mind, everything has been conditioned to think in a certain way. You've not got any idea outside that idea. So I kind of pity people like that now, and it's not easy coming out. At first, when I thought of, you know, when I see the light, I was nearly paralyzed myself. That's how much it is. But you wouldn't really understand what I'm saying because maybe you've not been there. So it's so difficult to think otherwise of what you are, what has been ingrained in you.
Okay.
Right from a year-old, 2-year-old, it's like that indoctrination is so strong and there's nothing you can do to shake it off. And for you to shake it off, you need to completely get outside the box.
Okay.
So it's sometimes when people talk like that, you need to still be patient with them. You need to continue, you know, passionately in love, try to bring them out of that. It's not easy. I'm sure many of us found it so easy. And there's something I discovered recently.
Sir, no.
Wait, sorry. You said many of us found what easy?
Many people that, you know, that take this stand that they took today, they found it easy. But not many people are so lucky to be able to shake it off.
Okay.
So if you know what personally I passed through, I'm sure
we are Black. Mr. Noble, can I just interject and say we are Black and or Black Americans. We are the most religious group in the world. We know we are the few. We know it's not easy to speak this freely. We have been silenced by friends and family. And for me, I'm a Black American. My whole family, Seventh-day Adventist, Noble. My whole family. I would never speak this way to my dad, to my mom. It's only my husband and I who are deconstructed from this faith. Easy. I don't even know, sir. I understand that many Black people are still deep in the faith and are not anywhere near any type of deconstruction, even though it is totally run rampant through our communities. And basically, I think it has been a detriment to African nations and to the Black American. Mm-hmm. The imperialism and the destruction to Africa goes hand in hand to Christianity walking into that continent.
Yeah,
I really believe that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but if personally, if I have not emigrated out of Africa, I think I will still be Jaden today.
I believe so, because Black people are religious. We are very spiritual.
Yeah, and I still, even you said your husband, your family were able to deconstruct. I still have somebody that is on my nerves every second. So you know what that means? So it's not. When I see people like that, I just put myself in their shoe and I pity them, because and again, I think the system is sabotaging many people that would like to come out, because they have this system. There's so many messages. There's so many doctrine. There's so many. I think there is a system to keep.
But brother, whatever this Jaden guy did here today has nothing to do with religion. He was purely disrespectful for humans. You can't do that.
I'm not excusing the disrespectful side of things. You get what I mean?
You can disagree. You can disagree with whatever the person is saying, but like when Fluffy was talking to him and he was like, speak English. What the hell? I mean, who does that?
This guy, first of all, there's nothing worse than a young Christian male under 25. Nothing. There's nothing worse.
Yeah. Again, what I wanted to add again is this: if he were to be a Christian, he wouldn't behave the way he's behaving, because Christians don't behave that way.
You can't.
Have you really encountered Christians?
Noble.
Let me repeat that. Let me reframe that. Christians shouldn't behave that way.
Okay. Actually, no one should.
No hate like Christian love.
No one should behave that way.
They do that way. Some of them do behave that way, but they should not behave that way.
No one should behave that way. No one.
But they're fueled by the Bible and the Bible's rhetoric.
When you believe that you have God behind you, and the evil that you do is supported by God,
yeah,
you will do it. Look what the nationalists, the Christian nationalists, are doing in this country. They believe that God has given them the directive. See, as an atheist and a humanist, I can't believe anybody has given me the directive, so I have to question myself when I do screwed up things. But if I have God give me a directive, I don't have to question anything.
Mm-hmm. You're pacified in religion, in all religions, I feel. It's a pacifier. It's easy to believe everyone is doing it. Everybody, most of the world is involved in some sort of religion. It's easy to be pacified by religion. It's easy. This life is hard and there are no guarantees. We have no reason to be here. We are all looking and searching, right? We're all looking for a reason to be here. And atheists have figured out we don't have a reason to be here. There is no higher power coming back to save us. But that doesn't scare us. That informs us to make decisions that are better because we're human. Well, I also identify as a humanist. And the fact that I believe in my fellow man. I believe in the earth. I believe in being a good citizen. From a legal perspective and from I want to leave this earth for the next. Okay.
Can I just quickly, just one sec. So there's one person two people on YouTube, right? Mercy, you keep saying, she says, please let me give you an assignment. Ask him to review himself. Review himself to you. If he really may Jehovah God have mercy on you all in Jesus' name, in Jesus' mighty name. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know what bothers me about that, Afro?
Yeah.
All of these people that say this don't realize the hours that we have spent begging him to reveal himself.
Oh, goodness. And then just one second. The other person, Elvira Roberts, thing says, so what can we say about people who are atheists then get converted? I think that's a shame. It's a shame that an atheist then converts to a religion whose God has never been proven to exist, a religion built and founded on lies and just cooked up stories, that to me is this I can't.
And Afro, and as far as that's concerned, I can't be concerned with that.
Exactly.
They became a Christian or they became a Muslim. For some reason they had to do it. Okay. So
Rich, does that make the God of Christianity true?
No, it just means they became just like that. What's her name? The African lady who was atheist for years, but because she's in the right-wing think tank, she had to come out.
Yeah, what's her name? Ayan Hersey.
Ayanna Hersey. She came out and said she believes in God, but she can't even get herself to say she believes in God. I listened to her entire interview about it. She never once said, "I truly believe in God."
Donald Trump didn't either.
Zenon, did you actually listen? Did you listen to what she said?
Oh no, sir. I'll listen to it though.
You got to listen to it because she talks about becoming a Christian. It's basically a practical move because she's in right-wing think tanks. That's what. And you know what? That's what she feels she has to do. Go ahead, do it.
Rich, what I got from what you were saying is she needed structure, right?
Money.
Some kind of. Some people when they leave a religion, they're not content to just live a life without this feeling of one sky person giving instructions, right? For her, it's more about being like a cultural Christian.
Yeah, Afro, didn't you feel that that's what she was saying? I didn't hear her ever espouse. I have found Jesus. Yeah, she never, she doesn't espouse anything like that.
No.
Do we also believe it's because job security, money advancements, social standings?
All that. She
being able to move freely and more safely within her community.
Yeah. Zenon, she's in a right-wing think tank that's driven by Christian nationalism.
They're dangerous.
She would have become nothing. She would have become insignificant.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
I think she had to do what to stay where she was. She had to do what she did.
Oh, Rich, you're gonna like this one. Apparently, many people have near-death experiences and experience heaven or hell. What can we make of that? Elvira, can you please tell us where's heaven and hell?
Mm-hmm.
Can you
when my husband
and hell, where those places? Tell us where they are.
11. My husband actually died when he was 11. His heart stopped. And did you see heaven? He did not see heaven.
I like the way you asked him, did you see heaven?
The thing about it is that they use that thing like do you know that your heart stops when they give you open heart surgery?
Yes.
Yeah. Your heart, when they take your heart out, it stops for a few minutes until you get hooked up and you get the blood flowing. And right now they can induce an NDE anytime they want. Mm-hmm. All you have to do is put someone in a centrifuge. Pilots do it all the time. The thing about it is very few of them ever come back and said that they saw a God. All they say is, most of them come back and says, "I don't remember it happened." And most of the people who have NDIs don't remember it happened either. When they have to get their heart restarted, very few have anything like that. So it's an interesting. I don't know. It's not interesting. It's really interesting.
So when a Hindu person nearly unalives or they go through a near-death experience, so the Hindu will come back and say they saw the Hindu God. When the Christian goes through this near-death experience, they come back and they see the Christian God, right?
Can you imagine trying to see Shiva? I think that would be a bit much for me.
So which God do people see up there? I mean,
it's attached.
None of it makes sense.
And why does someone have to go through a near-death experience to then go and experience whatever, to have this God experience. Why does God always have to resort to people being at either their lowest, people nearly unaliving, people being in jail, right? He never comes when you're, at your best. He never comes when life is good and you're living your best. No, he waits until
Yeah. Why does he come like right now while we're talking? All of a sudden, why is he just come right now and just just come and just come and fill up my heart, Lord, right now, and just
And while he's filling up my heart, I want him to go and feed the poor kids and go down to the domestic violence shelters and go and get them women and them kids and get them together. And go and handle them violent men.
Zenon, you're right. I don't want to.
You don't want him filling up your heart, no?
Yeah. Don't fill up my heart. Go do that, and when you come back, and when I see that the whole world has changed, you know what's so funny, Zenon, that your name Zenon. I've only seen that name one other time. A friend that I grew up with.
Really? It's a play on a movie that I used to love as a kid. It's Xenon's Equal. It's just a movie franchise that I loved because it had Raven Simone as one of the leads, and there's a cute, quirky black girl, and so that is just it's just a play on a movie that I used to love. And so that's Xenon's Equal. It's just
I remember that movie, but
that's the movie, and so I just took that as my screen name, because
that's literally his name though, Zenon.
Oh, really? I actually got harassed on here, so I was like, "Oh, let me take my name off of here before they find out."
The first day, Afro, you remember the first day I came on with my real name, and you told me to change it.
Yes.
She told me, she goes, you may want to change that name. I had, and Zenon, I have a name, literally. My name, I have searched for my name just to see if I could find it. And I had a cousin, I know I have a cousin with the name, but after that, there's nobody who has my name in the United States.
Wow, that's really interesting.
No, it's not. Because I can't get away with nothing.
Oh yeah, now you see what I mean? They got you.
Crazy. And my kids suffer with the same, with the same
dilemma.
They got the same curse.
Right. Well, I come from a family with the one of the most common names, Smith. So my great grandmother was Mary. Like we had Thomas Smith, Mary Smith, so very run of the mill names.
Okay.
Sometimes that's good.
Yes.
Can I address a comment? Someone is saying, have they ever used juju on you before?
Juju?
Why would anyone use juju? Why?
What would juju do, by the way? Afro, can you explain to me what juju would do?
These people who believe in juju, it's always something negative, always something to harm you, something to hurt you.
You guys are always under spiritual attack. It's very weird.
The people who espouse these beliefs in juju could never use juju to feed the poor, to build hospitals,
You're right.
No, this juju. Oh no, right?
Go ahead. Noble wants to say something about juju.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Noble.
There is juju, and they use it a lot. But one thing that happened with juju.
Sorry. Before we carry on, what do you mean by juju? This
juju is like voodoo.
Oh, we understand that, but does it? We know. So you actually think it works, Noble?
Yeah. Let me explain.
How does it work?
Yeah, it does work. But juju is
What's a good
touch. It's like a touch. They need to touch you with it. It's like chemicals. When they mix chemicals together.
Oh, so they poison.
Use it to get more money? Yeah. Can I use it to get a nice house? Can I use it to?
No, Zenon, he just told us it's poison. It's nothing but poison.
Oh no, sir. I need my juju for good.
Let me explain. There are jujus. If they blow it on you, you can start hallucinating. You can go blind. Or those things like their touch, you have to be there for them to use it on you. They can put it on your clothes, and you can go.
Why?
So
Why? No, please. This juju you are talking about, right?
Yeah.
So they touch you, and then you can start hallucinating. You can go blind.
Yeah.
What is the reasoning behind this? What is the reason why they do this?
It's to harm you, definitely.
So juju is only for harming people.
Most of the time, that's what I've seen it used for.
That's a shame, that these people have
gifts,
this power, and all they think about is just let's use it to harm
evil.
And if you think about it, it's not a power; it's just chemistry. He just basically said they mix chemical and they poison you.
The juju, if there's really a supernatural realm to be in, and juju and Black Americans, we do hoodoo, and so, or some roots. That's what the people I'm from, my people from the South, they put them roots on you. And so if that's the case, how come they never put no roots for no money, no roots to get out the hood, no root to get that Negro a job? He didn't put 3-4 kids in you. Get them roots on that application. But it's always evil. I don't get it.
I think they didn't use them
not
to
magic.
They use them for healing.
It's not magic, it's poison. So that's why it's not used for good. It's not magic. If it was magic, you can wave the wand to do something positive, to appear and disappear, to be on an airplane that you didn't book the ticket and all of that. But it's poison and not magic. So that's why it's...
Even if it's not magic, call them spirits to get you some food on your table. Use them evil spirits for good. Y'all up here calling on them evil to do wrong and want to put it on somebody else. But when it's time to get to work, to get that food going, to get that money flowing, and to get them housing looking nice, y'all all want to talk about, well, the white man ain't doing this and that and the other thing. And that other thing that's stopping that other thing from the other thing. But then when the bad go, juju and the devil got me in a grip. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all need to start using them spirits y'all so deep and using so negative to turn. Asking spirits flat out. Hey, evil spirit, this time my baby daddy, he need a job. He been out for about 3-4 months now. Now I want him to get this job, so I need you to do your juju on this application. I keep saying that. And y'all up here using this juju to go be evil spirited people. Yeah, because y'all bad people. Y'all ain't got no morals worth having. Outside of y'all scared of going to hell. God got to tell y'all to be good. God got to tell y'all to go do that volunteer work. God got to tell y'all to go be a kind person. But when it comes to being nasty, y'all want to pull out that juju real quick and get to work and get activated on evil. But when it's doing good for your fellow man, then everybody hands tied. Now everybody don't know what to do. We up in arms. And now the atheists got to come and we got to say, hey, we got morals still and ain't no God here. We still out here want to do good for our fellow man, and God ain't got to tell us, and juju ain't got us gripped up. And that's my only thing. It's just y'all are just perpetuating that another higher power spirit is moving in your life. But this time it's for evil. What? No, make that evil, make that shit, I'm sorry, don't want to curse, but make it work for good. It don't never hit Black and African people, Black American African people. We just so damn superstitious. It just is, and it's always for evil. It got us gripped up. Black people got to get that off of y'all heart. Somebody, and I think it's the effects of imperialism and colonization and slavery. Because we hurt as people because they have come and destroyed us. So we cling to the fear. I think it's in us from past generations. We cling to that negative so quick. The devil got us. The devil working on us. The devil got my job and he working on me. Sally got the devil moving. And y'all know it like that. Y'all know all Black people, we all are like, no matter if we African, Caribbean, or Black, we all like that. The devil at my job cutting up.
The devil got my baby daddy and my baby mama doing this. The devil got my mama on them drugs. No, she was molested. She was hurt or harmed.
Zenon,
Zenon,
I want Noble, can you please tell us about this juju you were talking about? I'm interested to know what makes you say that this juju works. And you say it's poison?
Well, it's kind of, I think there are herbs that are so powerful that they could make you sleep. I'm sure you know that.
Okay, yeah, herbs that can make you sleep.
They've found a way to blend herbs together and to make them do stuffs, to do so many things.
Okay.
They do use them for, I wouldn't say healing, but maybe we'll say that's herbal medicine. Let's leave that aside. But when it comes to juju, for example, there are leaves that if you blend them together and you put them on you.
Say juju, are you talking about, is it anything supernatural?
I don't think it's supernatural, but it could make you go, you could go blind for hours if juju is used on you.
So would they put it in your eyes to make it go
blind? They blow it on you. Like powder, they can make it into powder and then blow it on you.
That's not juju now. That's something they're using to make you go blind. That must be, I don't know, some kind of person.
No, to them, they do some incantation, if you know what I mean. But
they call the incantation in there, but it's really just a chemical. It's a chemical.
I don't think it's the incantation. I think it's the chemical that works.
So it's not juju. That's not juju then. That's they're using something. They're putting it in your.
That's what they call juju, if you know what I mean. So they want to make you believe it's what they're doing. But what I've discovered is this: that if they are not in your vicinity, it doesn't work on you. If you're far away from them, it doesn't work on you. But if they can get to you, get to your thumb, they put on your clothes, they put them on your clothes, you can sleep and wake up.
That's not juju at all. That's just someone who's
They're just poisoning you.
No, that's not juju.
Yeah, they're just giving you a poison. That's all.
That's why personally, growing up, that's what they call juju where I grew up. I don't know if you've got that definition of juju.
No, because when people come along, they tell us about juju can help. There's some juju that when they shoot a pew at you, the thing will not penetrate. The bullet will not penetrate, right? It's something like what do they call it?
You've heard it, but I've not actually seen it before.
Yeah? Some people, this is what they call juju, right?
No, I think it's all a lie. It's all hidden truth just to make you afraid. Or some people do that, but they do it as magic. So you don't see the secret of what they're doing. They pretend to be cutting themselves, but they're not actually cutting themselves. So it's just like
can I?
That's a magic.
Someone cutting themselves?
No, they don't cut themselves. It's all a poetry.
Yeah, it's just like a magic. They pretend to be cutting themselves so that people think that they are cutting themselves, but in the actual sense, they're not actually doing what they said they're doing.
Do they take the show on the road?
Deceit. They're just deceiving people.
Exactly, it's like a deceit. So for you to believe in their power, that they've got power, and then for you to be scared when you see them.
And of course, you have to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay. I think that's many things that growing up, those are the kind of story we had that made us believe. Because if you know that there is a juju somewhere, there is a witch somewhere, there is a devil somewhere, then you want to believe in a savior that can protect you. So I think
that all makes sense. I think I've always thought it was nothing but power and control. I've always thought that.
No, there's nothing, but many people still believe today because of that. they still believe that because of that juju, and there's a God that needs to save them. And that's what many people actually make them believe.
I believe there are things that we can't explain as humans, and it's okay to say, I don't know. And that is what I'm sitting with because I'm new in my deconstruction journey. And I have to say, I don't know. And be comfortable with that because I am not here to explain everything. And as humans, because we want to put everything in a box, we have to attribute it to powers beyond us. Oh, it's God, it's juju, it's hoodoo, it's Allah, it's Buddha, it's we have a hard time just saying, I can't explain that.
It's just the God of the gaps. That's all.
There are some things.
And it's an argument from ignorance. That's
There
all.
are some things I can't say on here. Let me tell you a little thing about most Africans, because Africans, they've got superpowers.
No, they don't.
Wait.
What kind of superpowers?
Wait. There's something I can't say on here now because
What kind of superpowers?
Wait.
Powers to do what?
Let me just explain a little bit. I'll just give you a little bit of it. Some of us, in quote, some of us can transcend.
Transcend to where?
Wait. Let me explain. Okay, let me just give you an illustration.
Okay, please.
I believe that if I'm in trouble and I stay here, I could get out of my body and see another figure of me.
No, my goodness.
Yeah, you won't believe. Sorry for going into all that. That's why I said there's something I couldn't see on here. Just leave it at that. But I will say something.
How does that work? How do you go outside your body and then?
Wait. I'll just tell you a story of somebody.
Okay.
Well, it's quite okay. I will just say like this. Somebody stood here, saw somebody and was talking to them, and the person that was next to them could not see that person.
Sorry, say that again, please. I was reading a comment by TJS, and I completely agree. TJS says, always fails to deliver when it is directly observed in controlled conditions. Absolutely.
If you stand there, you could be talking to somebody that appears, and the person next to you could not see that person.
Sorry, wait, say it again.
Oh, delusional. That's called being delusional. That's what that's called.
This is not delusional. This is like, it doesn't happen in all this.
Wait. You say I'm standing there and I see the person, but you don't?
It's in situation, in circumstances. It doesn't just happen all the time. Do you get it?
No. It's both.
This what I'm telling you is reality. So it's not something you can dispute because you can't see it. So that's why I'm saying that it's
like
not
something. Jeff said it's always something like this magical. Where I said I can see him, but you can't. No.
This is not magic. This is your brain working. It's like some of us can picture. Let's say you're in trouble. Let me give you another illustration. Maybe you'll get it. You were believing that this person is going to hurt you. And you go to bed, and you were in bed, and you saw them coming into the room. You were not asleep, you were partially asleep, and you see their figure in the room coming to your bedside with something in their hand, and they're not in the room. But you can see them walking towards you, and you were not sleeping.
And who is them? Who are these?
No, I'm just saying that this is reality. Somebody. Okay, you were like imagining that this person is my enemy. This person is going to hurt me.
Mr. Noble, are you on TikTok a lot? Do you know the stuff that's like going viral? Because there's a lady who's in love with her psychiatrist right now who's going viral, and she has made up an entire relationship with her psychiatrist And I mean, she's in here saying this man has led her on. He was inappropriate. He knew she was being led on. She had inappropriate dreams and revealed this to him. I mean, I'm talking about she making up fantastical stuff. Them meds not working is what I'm saying. And it kind of sounds like a lot of people who believe and who are very spiritual and feel like they're tapped in. Like my braider, she believes in reptilians. Now, I'm not going to say a single thing because she charged real good and the books is open. But she tells me all the time about her YouTube things, you know. She tells me the reptilians are here on Earth and we in 5D and we was switching over from 3D not 3G. I said that the first time and she corrected me to 5D. And the reptilians, I'm not even joking, y'all. I'm not joking. The reptilians are here and we're star seeds on Earth. This all sounds fantastical, right? Like why?
I understand this one you're talking about.
So, you know, and so that's where we have a little bit of a hard time. Not that we can't believe unexplainable things, but just, you know, it just sounds a little fantastic.
You know, the background to this is that I have I don't, you know, some of the things I'm trying to say, they are kind of private. So I'm trying to like kind of not make them, you know what I'm trying to say. But the background to this is that this actually made people believe in God because of this.
No. You know what? By the way, Xenon, we've actually had a reptilian come up on a live a couple of times.
Or not the reptilian. My cousin just said that too because she's deconstructing, and so we were talking, and she said she's very spiritual and things like that, and she's kind of into spirituality and hoodoo and things like that, and using the Bible for spiritual things, and so she was talking about the reptilians and 5G too, and I just don't. I'm not going to leave Christianity to pick up another faith.
Oh no!
I have no interest in that.
You know what it is? What it is? When you have spent your entire life believing that there's something else, you don't know how. You have to learn how to operate in a world where there is nothing. So you're always trying to fill it up. I remember I went to Taoism for about a whole week. That's the biggest move I ever made. But as soon as I heard anything about spirituality, I dropped it. In the end, at this point in my life, I can tell you I don't use the word believe. I don't use the phrase believe in my vernacular. I don't use it in any way, shape, or form.
Same here.
Has anybody here got to the level of like speaking in tongues when they were Christian?
Yes.
I was Seventh-day Adventist. We didn't believe in that.
No. Have you got to that level, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now, okay, what I want to say is this. I got to that level too. Okay. But now that I'm kind of out of that sphere, thinking about it, I felt that there was something inside me then that made me go to that level.
Okay.
At this time now, I can see when outside of the box that if I want to do what I did then, I can still do it now.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the reason why I raised the other stuff that I raised before.
Okay.
That when I was in that realm, I was able to flow because of the kind of nature that I have. When I'm not out, I can still see that I still retain that kind of nature. Things like that still happen. Even though
all the things that you're talking about is a. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, but you're saying that there was something inside of you that was making you speak gibberish.
Yeah.
There was something inside of you.
I mean, your personality. I don't know how to put it. You know, we all have different traits, character, behavior, nature. We have abilities. You know, some of us are okay. Like some people are reserved, some people are outspoken, some people are, you know, things like that. We all add it differently.
Okay.
So I think some people would not automatically, you know, do that. They find it weird. While some people naturally they will just flow with it. You understand
what it is, Noble? Could I explain something to you? When you are in an organization, like I was not in a Pentecostal church, so I never spoke tongues, right? None of us ever did. Yet, and I'm talking about we were all in a church and everything. Yet my sister and my cousin in the last 5 years have gone to Pentecostal churches, right? And now they're speaking in tongues. It's amazing what happens when something is expected. And you get in that group between the music and the shouting and all that, and the hysteria of the whole thing, you end up doing the things that you expect to happen. That's all this is. Because like I said, my cousin and my sister were in Christianity over 50 years. Never spoke in tongues. They praised the Lord. They shouted. They did everything in church that you can imagine. But then they go to a Pentecostal church, and now all of a sudden
they shout. They shouting hard.
But now they.
Oh, what's happened? I think Rick sound like he's on the move.
Yeah, I think maybe his network is dropped.
I also believe that there is, there's a professor here on TikTok, but also just in my own research, the study of cults, how they form, the people within them, how they operate, how their leader, usually very enigmatic guy, very personable person, can very easy to talk to, gravitate towards.
Charismatic.
And so there is studies on how religions and cults and how the people and the expectations within them,
Yeah, well, okay, let me give you an illustration. I have a son.
Zen, but let me finish. I made a mistake and swiped out. But the bottom line is that if you set up a situation, especially with these ministers in these churches, and this, remember, this has been evolving, and they've been fine-tuning these techniques over decades, right? Mm-hmm. You will do this, but you want to hear something funny? So my cousin spoke in tongues at my aunt's funeral. And when we're leaving, my sister and I, who also speaks in tongues, we're in the car, and my sister says to me, "Well, that was inappropriate." And I says, "What do you mean? You don't speak in tongues in a funeral." I said, "I thought God drove this in you." And she shut up. You do these things when it's expected for you to do them, and you buy into it, and you become part of the hysteria. That's all it is.
That kind of makes sense. Oh, it's gone. Okay, yeah. I think that does make sense. Looking back now, that does make sense. That sometimes when you are in the mood, things could happen.
When you're in the mood for what?
When you, as Rich explained, when you are in the atmosphere and things are expected, you could, when it comes to that kind of speaking in tongues, you could do what is expected of you to do. But what I'm trying to say is this: I have a son that when he wants to speak to me, he speaks in my accent, even though he's not got my accent. And the other one, there's no way he could do it. You get what I'm trying to say? So naturally, some people they have a kind of, they are linguists.
They're predisposed. Are you saying they're predisposed or what?
Yeah, something like that. It's like inbuilt in them. Okay. They could flow. Some people could twist from one accent to the other. Somebody like me, I find it difficult to do. I find it weird to switch from one accent to the other. So I think people are kind of different. And that
common when I go, that's pretty common, because when I go to New York and I hang around my brothers, all of a sudden I start talking like a New Yorker again. That's common.
Yeah, but not everybody can do that.
I believe that's one of the unexplainable things about human nature too. Why one is better at one thing than the other. Why some can do naturally what some others cannot. And that's where I fall with the I don't know, and why a lot of Christians are reaching for things that a lot of times are a part of the human experience that we don't necessarily know, and or there are explanations and they don't believe them because they want to grasp onto their religious explanation. God doing it. Oh, it's God moving. It's this power moving.
Exactly. When people,
you know what, Zen, and that's because biology is on on this gradual plane. There's no exact anything. You know what I mean? So that's why every single human is unique in their DNA. That's how DNA works. So biologically, some's going to be a little smarter than others, a little bit quicker than others, a little bit slower than others, taller than. It is all part of that biological makeup.
It's her God-given abilities.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was mistaken. You're right. So yeah, I don't see those type of things at this point in my life. They fascinate me in the sense of I don't know how it happens. That's what fascinates me. But they don't fascinate me in the sense of wow. No, because it's on this plane of biology in life. That's what life is. There's nothing.
Can I ask a question posed towards the prompt, which is why are we worshiping gods of our oppressions as Black people? Why do we feel like Christianity has been a detriment to the Black community, near and abroad?
Yes,
of course,
100%,
without a doubt.
Is there a way to save our communities from the spread of Christianity?
Well, I don't know. I wish there was a vaccine for it. That's for damn sure.
You know something, Rich? If there was a vaccine for it, going by what happened with the last the pandemic, they wouldn't take it. They wouldn't take it. They would find every excuse not to take it. They'll say, "Oh, it's the 5G, it's 6G,
7G. It's the towers."
And you notice, like every time there's a new, and these are just iterations of technology. Every time there's a new iteration, it's the worst thing ever. It used to be 2G. No one talks about 2G anymore, 3G or 4G. Now they're talking about 6 and 7. 5G, they don't talk about anymore. 5G is done. Nothing's happened. Now they're off to 6 and 7. Like when as a person are you going to realize how goddamn silly it is what you're saying? Because you said it's the same shit on 2G and 3G. Like, stop. It's like, when do you stop?
And this is like when the television came. Oh, the television is the devil's box. We need to give up our televisions, right? We were told that the devil could come in the home through the television, right? Then the internet came. Whoo! Hey, the internet. Wow, that's the devil. The devil's work. This and that. Now, the people who told us back then that the internet was the devil's this was the devil's way of connecting the world, right? Now the same people, they're on the internet, right? Now it is AI. Oh gosh, AI this and AI that. It's just every new invention, they just put all this. The fear-mongering starts, but then give it some time, then they start using it for themselves.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go on.
What do you think is happening because this spread of Christianity is being supported, is being sponsored, is being empowered. So what do you think? How do you think that a gathering like this can, what do you think it can do to help educate people more outside this platform?
I don't think we're always meant to do that in a way. Some of us, especially atheists, Black atheists, we need a space to be, to get our ideas and to be safe. And because Black people, we are the most spiritual and religious group. That is a Pew research. I was on the Pew Center for research. So that is a statistic. We need safe spaces to just be. and not have Black people always want to be the leader to activate the masses. We don't have to activate people into atheism. Not everybody gonna wake up from that slumber, and it is not my job to wake you up. The messaging will be there if you do want to wake yourself up, but a lot of people don't want to be woke anyway, so why should I disturb your slumber just so you can antagonize me and belittle me and tell me that I'm blind and missing something? Do you see how they do? Do you? They come on, they act ridiculous, and they antagonize people who want to be. Black atheists deserve a space to be. I'll rest.
And when you ask what this sort of platforms do, number one, first, okay, I think the first thing I would like you to consider is 20 years ago, did you really see platforms where they were challenging religion, right? So openly, right? Right? Number one, of course, there were no platforms like this. It was impossible to meet. But, now we're having people becoming more vocal about religion. That's number one. Number two is community, right? Just as Zena was saying about having community. Number three is, for the longest, this idea have become part and parcel of who we are. And so having these conversations, it's like sometimes what we do here is we are actually vocalizing the doubts that people have. The things that we talk about, some people already, they've thought about it. Don't know how to really process, don't know, how to go about, but we're speaking the minds of some people. And so when they hear us, they think, okay, wow, this is what I was thinking too. And before you know it, they start questioning and they make their way out.
That's true. That's how I did.
This
It's
is
true.
actually quite impactful. I've had a few people come and say to me, just today, I had someone say to me, oh, I wish you were here yesterday. I was telling the people on the panel how meeting you made me question things, right? So it is quite impactful. Yeah, we are slowly but surely, it is working.
Okay. I just want to say I saw it live here on TikTok, and I was already experiencing my deconstruction unknowingly, but it's because of Afro atheists' lives and other really women like her. I was able to tell my husband one night, literally looked him in the eye and said, I don't believe in God. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I want to tell you something. When I was like, what? He's like, I don't either. And I was like, oh. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I was like, I just want to say, I don't believe in any God. I don't think any religion has been helpful, especially for Black Americans who I believe Black and brown people is what I'm here for, to elevate. And I don't believe it's helped us. And he was like, I don't believe it's either. And I was like, do I want more information on this? Do I want to explore these feelings? Like, this is a lot. And so that's what we've been doing, exploring these feelings and saying, no, this don't sit right with me anymore. Christianity and any religion has not sat right when I've seen Africa locked in chains by this religion, by Catholicism and by Abrahamic faiths. When I've seen Black Americans locked in chains intellectually, physically, mentally, by Christianity has got us in a stronghold. So yes, her lives are impactful. Don't doubt. It's impacted someone like me. And I guess I could be the proof in the pudding that just by her being here, Afro atheist, she's empowered me to say, wait a minute, I don't think I believe in God. I don't think I believe in a higher power. I'm looking around. I'm seeing what's going on in the GAZA and other places.
And how can God be real when he's left so many of us are hurting? How? Please explain. How can God be real? And then someone asked me that really challenged my faith, number one. I'll land with this by saying, even if I did believe in God, why would I choose the Christian one? Why would I choose the Father, the Abrahamic God, when I've seen his destruction and his power? Why would I choose that God? I would simply ask him, where have you been? They say, well, what if God came down today? I would ask him, where you been? My sisters have been in tears. They have known harm. My brothers are being slain. Historically, my people have been enslaved, and then we endured 125 years of Jim Crow institutional slavery just to top it off. After they enslaved us for 250 years, they said, "No, that ain't enough. Let's legalize this. Let's get it popping." Yeah. So where have you been, God, Jesus, Allah? But where you been?
Well, can I just say, Zinan, it's quite the story. You did believe, and then you said to your husband, "I don't believe," and he then said, "I too don't believe." That's the first time I'm hearing this, right?
I'm not. Yeah.
It's the first
Seriously,
time.
I literally was one day on TikTok on live. I don't know if I was watching your live, I was watching some other Black woman live, but I literally just hit me like a thunderbolt. Wait a minute. I've been deconstructing quietly, and it just hit me like a thunderbolt, like an epiphany. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in God because I think I was watching this TikTok with this Islamic girl, and she was in full niqab, only her eyes were showing. And I was like, what in the world are we doing for God? How is this proving our love or our devout? How does this prove it? How do we know Allah is going to say, you, because you wore a full niqab, you going to the heaven? Are you going to be one of the virgins that the men get? Or like, and then it just hit me like an epiphany. I just say that. It didn't make sense. And I just had to accept that.
And then there are benefits of not believing in God. Great benefits. You don't live in fear. You're not working out any salvation in fear and trembling. You save money by not believing in God. You save yourself tons of money. Because every time, this God is broke. God is insatiable. He always needs money. Always needs people's money for whatever reason. You can't spend your money. But
my granny just told me she was going to send tithes. My granny just asked me to send tithes. She just called me last week and asked me, I was going to say my name. She said, are you going to tithe? You better start tithing. You better tithe. Can you send my tithe to this pastor? I said, Granny, I will not. You can send it to me. School's coming up. Your great grandson can use it for school uniforms, but I'm not sending no man that money. I'm not sending no man that money. Well, God not gonna bless me. I said, yes, he is. He gonna bless you just fine. You pretty devout, Grandma. You all right.
Wow. Yeah, you said
tithe is biblical. No, it's not, sir. Why does God need your money? First, he needed lamb's blood. Now he needs your good American greenbacks. Now,
tithe is biblical. No, it is not. The tithe as we know it today is not biblical. It was never cash money. It was not cash money. I don't know how it changed from the food stuff to money. Since when?
And I think even the money was not meant to be given to somebody, it was meant to be shared among the people. So it wasn't meant to be given out.
It was meant to be taken to the temple.
Yeah, and then shared among everybody within.
There were three different kinds, no? three different types of tithe.
Really?
Yeah. There were different types of tithe.
Well.
Yeah, there were different kinds. Seriously, yeah. I'm going to check it out. 3 different kinds. I think there was some that was to be given to the priest. Some were for the upkeep of, no, not upkeep. Was it for the poor people? And then there were different ones. I forget now. I forget. TJS, are you on? TJS, are you on here and on there as well? Huh? How come I'm having a TJS on TikTok and a TJS Brown on? No, on TikTok and then TJS on YouTube. Is that the same person? You're the same person. Okay. I'm just looking at some of your comments. He says I can type in tongues. Typing in tongues. He says, what if God belief is a grand cosmic social experiment to weed out the gullible? Wow. To weed out the gullible. That's interesting.
That's what my cousin said, that they serving a God of war.
Really?
Yes, that's what my spiritual cousin said. They're serving a God of war. That's why so much evil on the earth. Because the Christians serving a God of war. And she's very spiritual. I told you, the reptilians and such.
Oh, so someone is saying it is a sacrifice to give money. It is a blessing given unto God. That's ridiculous. This is the God of the universe. He needs you to give him stuff. No, that's the God.
I don't know how to say your name, but I believe, but I just want to say, there was a story a person shared about how when they were of the faith, they went and did, work. They did evangelist work where they went out, mission work. And they were saying they went to the Philippines and the people were so poor, they barely had food to eat, right? It's like 20 cents a day. Do you know the missionaries told them, instead of feeding, saving your money on Sundays, spend it to get to church. Spend the little money that they had in order to get to church and or tithe while at church. Now, these people are third world country poor. And you're telling them to give money in order to go to church, to get to church. And you said your monthly pay is tight as well. And you were budgeting for tithing. So God's not even giving you money, no extra money to tithe. He's not even blessing you. Maybe you need to go on and call some of these preachers and ask what they saying so you can get you some. Your budget should not be tight.
Why would you be sacrificing to a God? What does God do sacrifices for? Why is he obsessed
with sacrifices? Yes.
Why is he obsessed with sacrifices? If you're not sacrificing, it's like this God is not happy. No. Come on. His son is sacrificing. Now he needs you. He needs you to. Come on, man.
I think if we put ourselves in the place of God and think that as a parent, what you would do for your kids, is this same God doing it for you?
Well, of course not.
Because not many of us, you want your kids to cry before you do what you're supposed to do for them. Before they ask you, you even do it for them. So if you say you believe in this God and you're suffering, so you need to cry before he could do something for you. I think that is that's what we need to reconsider. If that part people have been treading.
God that you need to beg. Not for me. No thanks. No thanks. I'm good. Don't have to beg a sky daddy.
Did you see when Pastor Jackie Perry told the children at the Bible camp that they deserve to die, but God has saved them? And the little boy said, "That's a bit much." Yeah, she said, you deserve to die. But because God sent Jesus down to die on the cross for you, you're living. Told a bunch of children this. And the little boy hollered, "That's a bit much." And everybody laughed it off. But he sounded serious because he understood. Now you're telling me I deserve to perish, to be unalived.
Wow, to children.
To children.
Come on.
This harmful indoctrination that we're feeding them. You're worthless without God. You were born a sinner. But by his blood, you are healed. You are saved. What?
Oh, wow.
And this is not witchcraft. The blood and the dying on sacrificing, and this is...
It's kind of cruel. The cruelty is incomparable.
It is absolutely. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a night so I can try and get some sleep. It's very late here. It's past 1 a.m. It's past 1 a.m. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you everyone for being here.
What you do?
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. Good night, everyone. Zenan, thanks for being here. Fluffy, thanks for being here. Rich, Noble, and everyone else. Susan, good night. Dimples. I was too conflicted as a child. Okay. I too was conflicted as a child. I think we could all say that we were all conflicted as children. Yeah, especially growing up in a religious household. Yikes.